Hello, everyone. I'm Kadene, and thanks for joining us for another BTS Gems episode. We are continuing our conversation with executive leadership coach and best-selling author Alvin on our topic, extracting our greatness. Alvin, let's dive into this week's gem. Right now, there are so many people who are struggling with various challenges and hardships. What do we say to them about where do we go from here? How do they move forwards and upwards?
Great. Thank you, Katie. And I am certainly in agreement with you that these are tough times and that despite our best attempts, there are some heavy duty pressures that are facing us. And the question about how we go up from here, from now, from where we are is really a relevant one for all of us in one way or another. What I've come to know is that the way to go forward or to go up, while it is a physical reference, moving physically, it begins with thought. So in other words, before your legs can ever run, your mind has to tell your legs to move. And the way to go up from here or go forward from wherever you are is in here. It's thinking. Now, sometimes this thinking is challenged with all kinds of external circumstances, but for a moment, let's regard them as external, whether they be financial or relationships or whatever. It's now about you. If you can find yourself in a space where you allow your thoughts to generate creative realities, to think, to imagine, to dream, to wonder, then in that space, you're more likely to find the energy to go forward and to go up. It sounds theoretical, it sounds wishy-washy, but it is highly practical and it changes the outside world. I'll give you an example. First of all, contrast. Imagine that you're tense, you're afraid, you're angry, and you're seizing up mentally and physically. How good are you mentally at that moment? How well are you capable of coming up with creative thought? Not very well, right? Imagine that despite the circumstances around you, you just choose to believe that this is going to work out fine. It's going to work out fine. I don't like it. It's hurting right now, but it's going to work out fine. And you find yourself meditating. You go away, you hide, you sit, you close your eyes, you pray to God, if you believe in God. You think nothing and you let your mind roam. When you do that, thoughts occur to you. Here's the example. I was going to the University of Wisconsin, far away from where I was born in Jamaica, cold. And I had to take a bus down Titonia Avenue to my workplace, and it took me half hour to get there. And it was a long time because I had to work and then I had to go to school and then work, and go to school and work. And one day I was just sitting in the bus, just dreaming, nothing in particular. And a thought hit me. Wait a minute, every 5 minutes a bus passes me going the other way. And I'm going this way. These people are passing me coming up to where I live to go to work. And I'm passing them going to where they live to go to work. What's wrong with this picture? Why don't they stay there? Why don't I stay here? You know, that simple thought from nowhere caused me to come back the next day and start to look for a job in my neighborhood. Would you believe me that I found a job across the street in the box factory? I was going to college, in the box factory right across the street where I could take my lunch and go home and eat something out of my own refrigerator. I saved, gosh, I can't remember the calculation. It's actually in the book, If Caterpillars Can Fly, So Can I. I saved thousands and I think it was $5,000 a year. And I saved many man days of travel time. I had more time to relax, more time to study, and more time to get ready and just go across the street to work. That's a practical manifestation of my being in a space where I wasn't worried, where despite all the pressures, I allowed my mind to work. If you want to go forward, if you want to go upward, find yourself in a space where you let your thoughts germinate answers and germinate solutions and creative possibilities. It is real.
Thank you so much for sharing that gem with us, Alvin.